So, introduce yourselves. Obviously, you're here at 6:45.
My name is Craig Singer. I'm the director of producer at 645.
I'm Gurpreet Chandhoke. I'm the executive producer of 645.
Hello, I'm Maria Jorjezian. I'm the executive producer and line producer for 645.
So, basic opening question. What's your motivation for this film and why this?
Well, the original motivation was Groundhog Day, the original film, and we wrote this before the time loop genre had become kind of a cottage industry, so this was a while ago. But I do just want to say one thing, that it's a privilege to be here in Catalina. Today happens to be my wedding anniversary, and this island replicates the island in the film. So when I woke up and it wasn't 6:45 the first morning, I was very pleased, and I figured everything would go well from that point on.
What led you to this project as producers?
I thought it was a unique take on making a time loop film. I thought it was a very interesting challenge to keep it different throughout the movie, and with the vision and direction really accomplished that as a filmmaker. Time loop movies have been done before, but this one was very interesting. If you actually have to watch it again to see all the clues that were left in the various scenes to sort of give some indication of how each scene kind of actually led to the next one.
I mean, everything was already said in a great way, but when I read the script originally, I thought it was just phenomenal, and the fact that it was repetitive, but it was not, as weird as it's going to sound like repetitive, was very intriguing to me. It was done so uniquely, and the ending for me was very new. Because it's like for the entire pathway, you kind of assume maybe it's going this way, or it's going to be that way, or it's going to be that, but then it completely throws you off. And I think that was very special. And the fact that it was, it was very, in my mind, feasible to do, and just, it felt very clear. And I appreciated that, so.
Yeah, I think repetitive without being monotonous, and that's the trick, because when you're having a day that repeats, you want to try to keep things fresh and have the days move and pace properly. Also, one side note, we just found out yesterday that we won Best Narrative Feature at the Remy Film Festival. So Catalina brings us good luck. So we're really...
Did you shoot this during COVID?
No, break before. Matter of fact, COVID wasn't a thing at the time. Maria came in from LA, and we shot it near Asbury Park, New Jersey, and she was sick, and a lot of the cast and crew got sick, but we didn't know what it was. We wrapped principal photography about 2 weeks before the world turned upside down. And then we spent the next year doing the one thing the pandemic encouraged, which was working alone in a dark room virtually with our post-production team. So we utilized the time to really polish and dig into the film and to add a lot of the sound design and a lot of the details that hopefully enrich the film.
So, being in the pre-COVID world, which I don't know what that really looks like anymore, were there any difficulties that were hard to overcome?
Well, low-budget independent filmmaking always offers its own set of challenges, so we were working with very limited resources. We cast the film ourselves. We pulled in a lot of favors with some friends and family, and everybody pitched in and wore many, many hats. Most people left their ego at the front door, and we just wanted to, make the film. It was kind of 70s style filmmaking where everybody pitched in and did what had to be done, and I think the result shows. And we're really very, very proud of the film.
This project in particular, is there anything that you had to do on the cutting room floor that if you had the time or the money, you would put into the film?
Well, my favorite version of 645 runs 2 hours and 46 minutes, so the distribution companies insisted that we keep cutting it down. And, it's all about personal aesthetics and sensibilities. I particularly like a longer, slower pace film. A lot of people are more accustomed to like a go type of film. But I like the pacing of 645. It feels even, and you get to know the characters, and I feel like it succeeded in that regard.
Yeah, and also when Craig first told me the lead cast, and told me that in real life the lead cast was dating each other, Michael and Augie, I was really nervous as a producer because I was like, what if they get into a fight on set? What if this being a low budget movie, what if this movie falls apart? As everyone's seen, they were nominated for Best Male Actor and Best Female Actor respectively. they've done a phenomenal job on the movie. Michael and Augie have been incredible. They were incredible to work on the set as well. So I don't think there are any fights. And Maria can tell you a little bit about how many times she wanted to pull her hair out, being a low budget movie. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Story time.
story time. Here we go, guys. So here's the thing. I mean, with a low budget movie, you have to wear so many hats as it goes in, and it's fun. Like that's the other thing. It can be frustrating on some ends, but also it's like you learn so much more and you grow so much more as a filmmaker and as a person overall. And to the point where some days you have to be there like cooking food while doing like budgeting, while doing all the scheduling and then last minute emergencies that come out, and it's just very exciting. But also at the moment, Gurpreet's right. It's like pulling your hair out. There have been some times when I would walk up to him and be like, "What do I do?"
I didn't have wet hair, and I had a full head of hair, but it was just now that you're on the island, please relax. After this, are there any new projects you're working on that you've talked about?
So Craig and I are happy to announce that we're collaborating on our next movie. I know you'll be part of it as well, helping us. It is called Cat. It's going to be an amazing movie as well. As you look across the country, almost I would say 1 out of every 5 or 6 people has a tattoo on the story. It's a very interesting story. It is a genre film, and we will go into pre-production here in short order. So we'll be busy, and this time we will be shooting COVID, so it'll be a little different for us. But Craig, I'll let you talk a little more about it.
No, I'm really excited. It's a terrific script written by Dave Hayes and myself. It takes place in the world of ceremonial tattoos. It's very, very dark. It makes 6:45 look like a kindergarten film, actually. But it's a terrific script, and we're looking forward to shooting it down the Jersey Shore as well. And just to say, I saw that this theater is breathtaking. There's a theater in Asbury Park called the Paramount, which was also built in the 20s, which reminds me of this theater. So I feel very, very back home. So thank you for having us.
Thank you. This is actually, memories of mine, this is the first sound theater in the world.
Wow.
Or at least on the West Coast. But I think it is in the world, built in 1926. The actual architecture to the dome is designed to carry sound throughout the entire room. So it's kind of nice. Real quickly, do we have any questions from the audience? Yes.
I think when you said it was in distribution, what do you have for distribution? I was curious.
So we have a company called Logo, and they've got, actually it's an interesting story. We were released theatrically this summer through Regal Entertainment, which is the second largest theater chain next to AMC. And it's an interesting story. My friend Mike worked in theatrical distribution for about 45 years. We met for coffee, and he asked me to see the film. And I said, well, Mike, why don't you wait till we have our friends and family screening? And he's like, no, just send me a link. And so I sent Mike the link, and the next day he called me, and he said, this is a real quality film. I said, thanks, maybe you can help us with a New York LA premiere. And he said, I think we can do a little bit better than that. So he sent it to Regal, and they gave us a 400 screen exclusive. And it was a privilege and an honor. They promoted us, and we were surrounded by Jungle Cruise and Black Widow, and really big films, Suicide Squad, Old. And so it was an incredible journey theatrically, and then we got picked up by Welvo, who's going to be releasing a film digitally this February. So I think it'll be everywhere in February, all the streaming services and things like that. So we're pretty excited for our collaboration with Welvo and with what we were. The experience we had with Regal just was unbelievable. They rolled out the red carpet for us, and they treated us like a $200 million film.
Is the audience mostly like late teens to 20-year-olds, like 20-something-year-olds? Is that the target audience?
I don't know. I think, it's funny. A lot of people talk about this as a horror film. I see it as a romance where things go terribly wrong. Almost like a Shaggy Dog story where things go from bad to worse. So I think it's going to have a wide audience. I think it might skew female, and it's a really interesting kind of a date movie. I think Augie and Michael, the performances are just spectacular, as is our supporting cast. A lot of the character actors you might know. Armin Garrow was in, The Departed, The Sopranos, American Hustle. Tom Waits, who played Larry the Bartender, was one of the warriors in the original film, The Warriors. He was in The Thing with Kurt Russell and Justice for All, playing on the Cape Bear. 45 King is a legendary hip-hop artist. Remy was, again, a hip-hop legend. So we have a very eclectic, interesting cast. Ray Mancini's in the Boxing Hall of Fame, he's a famous fighter. He and his son Leo played the detective. So we were really blessed to work with some incredible talent in front of the camera as well as behind the camera. And thank you for coming. I appreciate your support.
Any more questions from the audience? So, I'm going to say we're going to close up for right now, but before you go, what have you enjoyed so far about the festival?
I've never been to Catalina, and it's beautiful. The people are super friendly. The food is really great. The weather is spectacular, and we look forward to exploring the island and spending a few more days here. And it's been a great experience. Festival, you guys have been very welcoming and have done a terrific job.
This is my first time in Catalina as well, which is shocking because I live near Santa Monica, so I've never taken the ferry over, and it's very, very beautiful, and hopefully I'll be back here soon to spend much longer time.
Shockingly enough, it is also my first time being here. So we are experiencing something very new together. I actually just showed up like maybe an hour ago, so like I haven't had a chance to look at it, but it's beautiful driving in to the theater. The theater itself is gorgeous. Just the town is just like a quaint little pirate town, and I just absolutely love it. So I'm excited to look around a little more after the film.
Fantastic. I believe our red carpet starts at 6. I need to get that time correct because there's a whole bunch of calendars in my head, and there are different timelines, and I need to remember what I'm supposed to say to people and not staff, because I might be giving you the staff time to be here. But please join us on the red carpet. Please join us for our other feature tonight, the award show. Enjoy the rest of the time on the island, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank
and
you.
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.